Oh my God, there's no voicemail this week either. We're the plastics of podcasting. First, you have Joe. He's the guy who can quote SNL better than their own cast. Weirdly good at naming random station wagons by looking at their tires. And once made a stranger cry at brunch just by raising an eyebrow. Anthony, think Regina George if she were gay, southern, and unrealistically tall. He will compliment your outfit and ruin your life in the same sentence. And me, I'm Jay. I'm the one your therapist warned you about. Equal parts charm and chaos with a PhD in mispronouncing words. And together, we're your hosts of Beards and Sundries.
And welcome back.
Ooh, hello. Oh. This isn't even close to Halloween quite yet, but ooh.
We're halfway there. We're living on a prayer. Huh? Welcome back to Season 7, Episode 16 of Beards and Sundries.
Ooh, that's right, guys. It's time for another lunch break here at Beards and Sundries, the shop where three gay men with beards do inventory on a new sundry in each episode.
My name is Jay, and I actually have no fears, but fear is afraid of me.
Dear Diary, Jay told a very funny joke today.
Out of here, bitch. That is so not true.
Is that your real intro?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
That's what you're going with? That's what you're
Okay,
going with.
lay off fucking Judge Judy.
I'm Anthony.
I don't care. Blah, 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 blah. No.
Okay. All right. If that's what you need to do right now, apparently you're... Never mind. I'm Anthony, the guy who stands in your doorway during your sleep paralysis episodes.
Masturbating.
Yeah, what do you think I'm doing there?
Debating.
I'm sitting there and like laying in bed, can't move, panicking, just watching you masturbate. I'm like, oh God, this is such a nightmare.
It's just making the noise. It's a little.
It's gonna last forever. I know it because I know what medicine he's on.
This is one hell of
And-
a
already.
And I'm Joe, and it's not that I hate spiders, I just don't want them near me. And that means that today's sundry items are the things that scare us. Beardos, white people are stupid. Beardos, spooky month is chugging right along, and today we thought it would be fun to talk about some of the things that actually scare the three of us. Vulnerable, yet relatable? I guess we'll find out. After the break, we're going to lean into some common fears and see if we can find a way to rid ourselves of them once and for all. After that, we've got some Beardo-submitted sundries that are finding new phobias every day. And then for game time, Jay has a fearful round of Would You Rather. But before we get freaked out by clowns, how about this week's lack of a voicemail?
Nah,
Scary.
whatever.
Michael,
Who cares?
John, one of you, call.
John
From New York City,
Greece.
where have you been? I could also text you. I suppose that would be.
Well, yeah,
an
we have your
acceptable way to
info.
reach out. I'm really bad.
Yeah,
at
we have
reaching
your
out.
info.
I need you to know, all of you, that sometimes I have this idea that I'm going to message you, and then a month later I'm like, oh yeah, I was going to do that yesterday. But it's a month later. Like, time fucking flies really fast, and I don't
Yeah.
get what's happening.
We've traced the call. It's coming from inside the market.
Yeah, my brain does this
phone
awesome
works?
little somersault thing that it does when it says, we thought about doing this, which is exactly the same as doing it, and so now we don't have to do it.
I literally texted some guy today that I have
Some
talked
guy?
to on.
How's he?
Yeah, actually, we heard from him. But I texted some guy that I'd talked to on Hinge, and I was like, hey, I think I saw you last week when I was driving. And he goes, oh yeah, I saw you too. And he goes, I forgot to message you. And I was like, me too. And I'm like, I don't really know where time went, but it felt like it was just like a day or two ago. But I know it was like last Tuesday.
I
that
will
fun
see
being
a
a millennial?
message, and I'll be like, I'll respond to that here in a minute. And then 2 weeks later, I'm like, is it too late now?
I never understood people like that. Now I do.
Yeah,
And I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm
to
not
everyone
sorry.
I used to be judgmental to for not responding fast enough.
Oh, okay, that I am sorry about.
I'm
I'm not sorry for
sorry.
not responding fast enough. Like, girl,
I'm sorry.
things happen outside of this stupid little rectangle.
I'm sorry.
So sorry.
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 Now
We're
I get it. It just took
sorry.
me a lot of life to get there.
Yeah, a lot. Ooh.
But call us 405-999-2242. Joe, do you think I can find all of my phobias in aisle 4? Possibly deer?
We're restocking it every day, so there are always new ones to be found. But if you guys are new to the show and you're wondering just what the hell a sundry is... Ah!
Oh, Jesus.
God. Sorry, I just saw Jay for the first time. I put my glasses on, finally.
You're welcome.
Anyway, the term comes from an Old English word meaning odds and ends. Today, it's used mainly in retail as a way to group together items that don't typically have a group of their own. So, as 3 gracefully aging gay men with beards, I left that in from last week, whoops, as 3,
It's still right, though. That's scary.
Yeah, that is scary. Ooh, it's spoopy.
Say 3 chronically scared.
3 chronically scared.
I'm just trying to help. Fuck.
We are using the term to group together the wide range of topics that we cover. You know, I want you to know that I had to up the font on my computer so much because I literally I'm -4 in like both eyes, so I was just like, "It's right, guys, it's time for another lunch break here at the Beards Sundries Market." So I put in a lot of work for that gag, okay?
Well, that's weird. You normally don't put in a lot of work for your gags.
He doesn't usually gag.
I can't wait to see if Riverside edits that out and I have to add it back in.
Oh yeah, add it back in.
No, Anthony, will you also do that to your mic so all 3 of us are giving our mic head in some image? That we're probably
Give her the old 3000.
Anthony, yours has such a round tip.
I know, thank you. It's
Is that a Yeti?
Oh, Yeti, I know her.
I'm proud of that joke, and it was kind of an accidental.
Thick and barreled.
It's a thicky with 4 C's.
And it's ribbed for my pleasure.
So I'll start off with something that scares me. Are you ready?
No, practically never.
I'm afraid of the next food item that they're going to try and replace with cauliflower. We're asking too much of cauliflower. That's terrifying.
No,
what other fucking item is going to come out?
Cauliflower is making it happen. Cauliflower is out here every day putting in the work.
There's going to be a day that they're like, it's cauliflower cheesecake. And I will literally scream in Costco when I see that.
Can't wait.
I walk by, and they're like, would you like a sample of this cauliflower cheesecake? And I'm like,
I am gonna
Flips
spin.
the cart.
Joe is gonna start coming home to me, like being in the kitchen, like furiously working. The kitchen's gonna be like on fire. Dishes are all gonna be dirty. This is gonna happen every day until I perfect a cauliflower cheesecake recipe that tastes just like cheesecake. And then I'm gonna come down to your apartment and I'm gonna serve you cauliflower cheesecake.
You walk in and hand me that, and I'll be like, this will be the worst part. I'll be like, oh, this is actually quite delicious. Good job at making this cheesecake, Anthony. And
I won't tell you it is. And
I know.
You'll take a bite, and then I'll go, it's made of cauliflower.
I was like, I'll be like, this is delicious. And then you'll be like, you know what? It's made of cauliflower. And then I literally just pull out a gun, and I'm like, boom.
Shoot.
And I'm like, I told you never to do that. And this is why I got a gun, to protect myself from things I'm afraid of.
And I'm like stepping over his body for another slice, like, it is delicious.
It's
and I'm like,
well,
now that I killed him and I'm mad, I'm going to have another slice because this is pretty fucking good.
I took a bite 10 times.
Because I gotta tell you, one thing I really enjoy
love a Chicago reference, thank you,
is buffalo cauliflower. Like, anyways.
I actually did have cauliflower wings several months ago, and I was like, oh,
so good.
They're pretty good.
They're really good. I know. It's really upsetting, especially as somebody who loves wings like I do, to like eat it and be like, you know what? Actually,
it's like the time that I had my first like mushroom chicken fried steak.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is pretty good. So is a mushroom tip, Joe. Thank you for that addition. But the mushroom chicken
like a
fried
mushroom
steak
burger?
is pretty good.
Where they use a portobello.
Those are good.
Yeah.
I'm fine with mushroom. It's just cauliflower. I feel like we're trying to make everything out of it, and I'm afraid. It's scary.
Why are you scared
It's versatile.
of
because I don't want it. I don't want to be tricked into eating. I just want real mashed potatoes, God damn it.
Jay, it's okay. It's white.
Stop it. I'm afraid.
Okay with you.
Ah! Gotta find everything white like you did, Anthony.
Hey, I suck all the colors of the rainbow.
Yeah, taste the rainbow.
Yep. Call me the Skittles eating champ.
The rainbow's
anyways.
much saltier than I remember. No.
Did
Is that salted caramel? No, it's cum.
Did you ever see that fake commercial where the guy is like having sex on his wedding night with his wife, but it's like it's just him, and he's like, you see him from the back, and he's jacking off. He's like, oh yeah, here it comes, get ready for my sweetness, and then Skittles fly out of him,
and they like land in her mouth and like all over her face,
and she's like,
I need you to know that would be a dream come true for me.
I would love that actually.
Oh my god, if I like hooked up with someone and they're like, hey, something weird's gonna happen, and I want to make sure you're comfortable with it. And I'm like, what? And they're like, so when I get off, it's Skittles, not cum. And I'm like, oh my god, yes! Put it in my mouth!
Free blowjobs for life.
Don't you dare put it in my butt. No.
Hang on.
Cream pie the rainbow.
I would want this to be optional. Like I want the Skittles sometimes, but sometimes I want the cum.
I'm just now thinking of a Skittle cream pie, and after it's over, you hear tick, 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 as it's falling out on the floor.
As they walk in the bathroom.
Would you get a cup, not a towel?
Would you wet the cup, Tom?
I need you to know I'm in a really good mood today, so...
This is like that friend who put the lifesaver up his butthole. It's exactly like that.
I'm starting to understand that now.
Taste the rainbow.
I should go back and ask him how he'd feel about Skittles up there.
Do it right
Why,
now.
you offering?
Do you think that's ribbed for your pleasure, if there's Skittles in there?
I think it would feel like rabbit poops.
That's it. Podcast over.
I
think I hear the
love
music
this
coming
show.
back on.
You know what I'm really scared of? This fucking show. This episode.
This episode in
I'm really
particular.
scared of this biting us in the ass one day.
But if it bites you in the ass, you can taste the rainbow.
Skittles, don't sue us.
There's Skittles in there.
Or Skittles do sue us. It'll get us some popularity.
Yeah, bad press is good press.
All press.
That's what
is
Katy
good
Perry
press.
says.
Yeah.
That's what everybody says.
she went to
That's what's happening
space.
in America right now. Anyway, what's funny is when I was growing up, one of my more irrational fears is I had a fear of... I watched, at about the age of 5, part of a vampire movie that my parents were watching. I caught part of it. And I remember seeing the vampire, like, sucking on the person's neck, and it scared me so much that I, that very night, started sleeping with the blanket around my neck. Because, you know, when you're 5, like, that's protection. Like, they
You're
can't
safe.
get you if the blanket's over it, right?
Yeah, duh.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
logic.
Just logic. Oh,
I did not break this habit of sleeping with the blanket over my neck until
Ever.
I was like probably maybe 4
Last
or
week.
5 years ago. It was really
Yesterday.
nice
He's like, Joe, I slept without the blanket on my neck.
because
Joe's
I
like,
just-
good job, honey.
it was like a comfort thing at that point. I was so used to doing it, so like that always had to be like a
here
weird-
comes the blanket.
which is why I like it to be cold.
I've had enough of your
because I
shit.
always have to be like,
I mean, Anthony, I get that because in 1998, or 99, when the Blair Witch Project came out,
99.
it was maybe a year or so earlier that I had weaned myself off of having a nightlight. Oh, goodness.
Did it make him a
then,
seizure?
And then I watched that movie, and we'd gotten rid of my nightlight, and I had to sleep with, like, a camping lantern in my room for a week.
Oh my god.
I was
yes.
mortified.
That's worse because it looks like you're in the woods.
Well, and we lived in the middle of nowhere. And so,
Even better.
like, my brain was just like, the witch has to be here. We're out in the middle
No,
of
she's
nowhere.
on the,
Yeah, that's where
she's
she's
on
at.
tap piles.
It's funny because, like, objectively, the Blair Witch is not a problem as long as you just don't go to those woods.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
But
I
she
had
was
the
going to
same
come
thi-
to Kansas in the middle of nowhere for me.
I used to get the same way about Jason Voorhees. I would watch a Friday the 13th movie and then, like, be convinced he was going to be outside the house for the longest time, no matter how irrational that was. That was one that was always like,
That is so weird. None of that stuff ever scared me. Like, I was never afraid of killers outside. Just alligators under my bed. Or, no, not alligators, sharks.
Sharks.
My bad.
Have you
What
heard
I
about the sharks,
distinctly
though?
remember was I was at a friend's house who his family had a dairy farm, and so I was out at his house, staying the night, like we're doing like a sleepover, and we're watching Friday the 13th, and I just remember being like so freaked out because, again, just like you said, we're out in the middle of the country. Like, there's nothing around for miles except for dairy cattle and hay. And so, like, I just remember,
Hey.
I would go outside to, like, check and make sure he wasn't out there, and just, like, I'd be looking down there, and it just, like, my mind would play tricks on me, and I'd be sure that I saw something. Anyways, yeah, a weird thing.
I mean, I never was scared of it when I was in the house, but I remember we got a tent for I don't know what reason, but my sister and I, we would, like, go camp in the front yard, because we lived on 2 acres, so our yards were pretty big. And suddenly in the tent, mortifying. That was terrifying. There was going to be any and every killer in the world after me and my sister. But if we moved the tent up on the porch, I was fine.
Well, yeah, because you're on the porch. Different safe zones.
Yeah, everyone knows that's a safety zone. Duh.
Yeah, the killer can't come there.
He's like, oh, shit!
I
can't climb those 3 wooden steps
I'd
onto
get
that
you if
rickety
you
old
were out
porch.
here.
Swipe with my knife.
It's actually a tap.
Remove your card!
It's going to ask you a
Jesus
question real quick.
Christ.
My
20%
fear,
tip
my
on
big
killing
fear,
me.
girl, I'm paying it. One of my fears growing up when I was a kid was the dark. It's basically like there was something in the dark. I didn't know what it was. There was going to be a monster. So I had a nightlight growing up too. And I know that your eyesight is a lot of it's determined by your genetics, but I think that maybe the nightlight didn't give me any help either, because it was a dim object in a dark room. Your eye tends to focus on it. So that might be part of my eyesight issues, but yeah, so I had a nightlight all through elementary school, and I got over it. But and now I like it if the room is pitch black, because I'm like, I don't have to look at anything.
Ooh, I love a dark room now. It's amazing
Yeah,
how
me
much
too.
I
Yeah.
love the dark. When as a kid, that
we
was
sleep
so
with, like,
scary.
blackout curtains, and yeah, we do the whole shebang.
Ooh, I also used to be afraid of thunderstorms when they'd roll in.
Really? That's
I
one
love
thing
them.
I've never been afraid of.
I went through a phase where I was mortified of, like, tornadoes and thunderstorms and all that stuff, and, like, the thunder would scare me so much because, of course, it was literally just the timing of when I'd get up, but I'd be, like, trying to go to Mom, and I'd be, like, sneaking out of my room, and it'd be like, and I would run back to my bed, and I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. Like, I was so afraid of storms.
It's because you said Michael Moore.
Well, nothing?
Just a little.
Okay, we're good.
Well, you got to say it like 3 times. Don't say it 3 times.
Well, and also,
3 times.
the world's so crazy right now. I think
I'm
like,
going to come into your office and slap the absolute.
Oh,
fuck
you're gonna
out of
come
you
in my
on the
office,
podcast.
give me Skittles.
I don't have Skittles, but I got some runts. I'm going to throw runts at you.
I can't
Oh
wait.
yeah, banana.
Can't wait until just a bunch of Skittles like hit him on the back of the head. Joe's like, ah,
Hey,
stop
not
coming
my
on
hair.
me."
I'm not in my hair. I got a date tonight.
Weird things we were scared of as kids, though. That was interesting.
Yeah, I feel like you get like the irrational ones, and then as you start growing up, like you get the
Political ones.
political one. Well, now my fears are incredibly different, but I do still have like I don't have a fear of deer like I used to, but because I was always afraid of wrecking into them because I hit one when I was like 16. And it made me super paranoid. And every time I saw a deer on the side of the road, like on the highway, I would just start locking up. I didn't drive
past,
for like
and they're just like
after that. Yeah, because I couldn't. I was so afraid. And then like now I'm okay, but it still stresses me out because I just know how fast they can run in front of you and like be in front of the car. And I hit that deer in this 1999 Pontiac Grand Prix GTP. I was slamming the brakes, and it's got these front lock brakes, and so it slides down like this. I hit the deer, and then as I hit the
flipped
deer,
it like a pancake.
the car completely stops, and it like the car goes up, and it flipped the deer up into the air, and it landed in front of the car. And I was white knuckled. I was sitting there like, oh my fucking god! And then just as I was starting to like be okay for a second, the deer stood up. And I was like, holy fucking shit. And it
Said, I'm coming for you, mama.
He looks at you and he goes, boo.
I was like, oh
Boo. Is there oil in this car? Boo. That engine smells burnt. Boo.
That was
like, oil, what's
car.
that?
It was my parents' car. I didn't burn that engine out. I hit a deer with it.
You know, to be honest, I think that was one reason I did start switching to SUVs and not cars, is because I do have
children. Yeah.
Yeah,
go down a lot
it's much
easier.
easier to plow them down that way. Because, you know, scientifically, I want to hit them in the upper body and not like their knees and all. So, no. Sorry. Same
He's
way with
talking about
adults,
date
though.
prospects, not
to
children.
be fair, it's also adults. I want everyone to just... Never mind, that's too far.
I like this. I want to see you dig this hole.
You know what?
Keep going.
I think I'm just going to keep this one shallow and move on.
Oh,
This
so
hole
your
is
usual?
deep
Okay.
enough.
I'm tired of digging. Let's go on.
I'm tired of digging. There's no Skittles in here.
Let's take a break.
I will say one of my more common adult fears that I do have now these days is like fear of not reaching my potential. It's so real. And it lingers around me like
that-
an aura.
Yeah, that and I don't know. I kind of get this fear as a single guy in his mid-30s. I'm like, you kind of get this fear even though it's not a bad thing, but you're just like, am I never going to like experience a deep love again? And so like those kind of fears kind of sink in, even though I'm like, that's not really logical. That's like, you're fine without it, but then you still have this thought, oh, could this be it? Could I've only experienced it once and I'm done?
Ooh.
And it wasn't with the one I was with for 7.5 years.
I actually knew this.
It was 6 months of one other person that I was with for a year and like 9 months.
Yeah, I feel like adult existential fears are just, they're so overwhelming. And how many of those things are driven by societal expectations?
100%. I mean, the loved one,
100% of
100%.
them.
Yeah.
Even my therapist, she's just like, I mean, do you need it though? And I'm like, no, I don't need it. Like, I'm fine, but
But I want it. But God damn it. I just keep watching You've Got Mail with Meg Ryan, and I cry and I cry.
and I'm like,
And then Skittles come out.
why aren't you understanding? You're perfect for each other.
And I play that Goo Goo Dolls song in the background. It's like, can't give it forever to touch you.
So does anybody have like a typical fear that everyone has? Like, I don't know, heights and all that stuff. Joe, you talked about spiders.
I have the fear of heights if you can fall off easily. So a tall building, roller coaster, fine. But like the edge of a cliff or like an unprotected guardrail, less steep drop road, that's where it gets kind of tricky for me.
I would argue though that's
Maybe
your
it's more of a
brain
fear
just
of
being
falling.
I was
logical.
gonna say, that's just preservation instincts.
I think that's your
like-
brain going, this is actually a very dangerous
yeah.
position, and I
Yeah.
shouldn't be in it. Because if you
Maybe-
can handle heights in a standard, like, safe situation,
Yeah.
I don't think you're afraid of them. I think you're just logical.
I think
Maybe
you're
it's a
just
fear of
really
falling.
smart.
I think you have
Well.
critical thinking skills.
I was gonna say this
I
feels
like to
a
think I do.
this feels like a not. It's not a fear so much as it's like you should actually feel fear at that time. That's pretty normal.
Yeah, because, like, on the edge of anything, you understand how the earth can, like, just kind of give out sometimes. So you're literally standing
Yeah.
in a risky situation. That's not a height fear. That's I'm on the edge of something that could kill me if it doesn't work out in my favor.
Which is crazy because Joe really loves edging.
Well,
I
who
was waiting
doesn't,
for one of
though?
you to make that damn joke about edging.
Who has the time to edge these days? Our schedules
I
are
know,
busy.
I'm so busy. How do you have hours?
You gotta fit it in when you can, and it's not usually a long
I get on the apps and they're like, you want to spend a day edging? And I'm like, what? What are you passing off?
No,
Like, I got
a day?
things to do
Who's got
day.
a day?
I need the clarity now.
Listen, I need this to last about 10 minutes. Let's go. I got some
Yeah,
laundry
I'm like-
to do.
Fast forward, and I'm like, come on, let's go.
Come on, it's time to go to bed.
Skip. I will say, I think I've got like a pretty common fear, and that's just a fear of being in like large crowds. I get very agoraphobic in those situations, which I think is more common with our generation and newer generations.
I don't know if I consider that a fear, though.
I used to not have it,
I
but
get
now
afraid
with
of, like, I get in my head about it.
Oh, okay.
the way things are going in society, I tend to gravitate less towards large concerts or sporting events, unless I know that there's like a good exit route, or like I'm got my head on a swivel because people are fucking crazy these days. And anytime I go into a nightclub or bar now, you know what I'm doing first? I'm clocking where the exits are. Because
I'm going to the bar.
you never
That's
know.
what I do first, too.
Because if I am drinking, I'm not worried about that stuff, and life, I can't stress about it.
But if I need to know where the exits are, I'm gonna know where they are first, and then I'll go to the bar and get a drink.
To be fair, as I'm there, I do have a habit anywhere I'm at to glance at emergencies, but it's mostly for the fact of, those old scenarios. Well, not old scenarios, but the scenario where that one bar caught fire and couple decades ago, and like all the exits were blocked, and so those are things I'm just thinking
Fire
of.
doors
Like,
were locked.
if any sort of emergency like that happens, I'm like, where am I going to go? It's just, I don't know. It's not really a fear. It's just kind of a logic thing. We're just being responsible with our lives because life happens.
And then for everything else, there's, what is it, MasterCard?
I guess that's the thing is, like, I don't feel like I'm getting afraid of those situations because I'm worried about, like, somebody coming in or committing violence or the place catching on fire. I am literally worried about being around other people. I just do not want to be around them.
Yeah.
It is so weird, the things that get me worked up, like, but it's not even a fear, but like yesterday I left the pet store, and the way I'd parked in this parking spot, apparently there's a pothole, and whenever I walked back out to my car, it looked like it had a flat, and I was like, and I could feel like this like adrenaline rush through my body, because I was like, I'm in a hurry, and I don't want to change a tire. Oh God, I'm gonna have to take and fix that tire, God damn it. And then I was like, oh, pothole.
It makes me think of that insurance commercial with the talking pothole that was so popular a few years ago. Let me just get out my cellular, call your wrecker. Oh wait, I don't have a cell phone, 'cause I'm a pothole. And it's like this Valley Girl voice. I know you guys know
Not
what I'm talking
remember that
about.
at all.
No, that didn't sound like a Valley Girl voice. That sounded like a gay guy.
Yeah. Well,
It
pothole's
sounded
gotta be
like-
gay.
It sounded like that one gay guy from Family Guy. Like, ooh, and the adventure begins again.
Stewie.
No, the other one.
What is
Mr.
his
Herbert.
name?
The other one.
Besides that one.
His partner's name is Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
I just want a wedding ring from a man named Jeffrey.
Oh, anyways.
We're going to call him Faggot.
Faggot. Yeah, I just... When we talked about this, it kind of was weird because I was like, I don't know if I really feel afraid exactly of anything.
Anxious is a better word for it.
Anxious and just having like overstimulated anxiety, stuff like that. But the smallest things can do that.
But I
just
mean,
having
that
too
is
much on my
also,
schedule is
Cauliflower
That's a-
cheesecake.
That's a fear.
cauliflower
Still.
fucking cheesecake.
Cauliflower
That's a new. You know what? That's a new fucking fear.
Hang on. Where's
Okay.
Somebody, if
browser
I'm
window?
gonna eat that and love it and be so fucking pissed off that it's not cream cheese. Speaking of cheesecake, though, on Sunday I made, because it'd be ready Monday, I made a new recipe, and it was a homemade pumpkin cheesecake,
I love that we're going to talk about this.
and that pumpkin cheesecake was the tits.
What happened to the topping, Jay?
Oh my god! Okay.
So here's a fear of online ordering.
Right?
So Whole Foods is now magically cheaper because of Amazon, so I've started using them. And you know, Whole Foods is everything's a little, I don't know, wonky.
Extra.
extra. Things are sometimes...
I love how you're trying to dodge using the wrong word.
Things are put in random containers. I'm like, this doesn't really make sense. Anyways, so I was going to top it with like caramel and
Yeah, you were. Yeah.
Like sugar,
Here it comes. Get ready for the
sweet
sweetness.
pecan topping. I was like, oh, this is gonna be so good. And as I'm going through, I'm like, boop 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 boop, and I was like, candied pecans or whatever I fucking typed in. Anyways, I'm going through it. And I was like, maple cinnamon sugar coated pecans. I'm like, that sounds fucking bomb. And it came in this container, and I was like, that seems extra. That seems very Whole Foods. Add to cart. Get it.
Why does it say frozen? Oh, well.
I get home, and I'm pulling everything out, and I was like, well, that's weird. They forgot those. And then there's this one bag that I'm like, what the fuck did I buy that's frozen? I bought maple cinnamon sugar coated pecan flavored ice cream.
Yes.
And it's delicious, FYI.
He sent this to our group chat, and I said, this is the most Jay thing I've ever heard, is instead of buying pecans, you bought fucking ice cream.
And then
I'm
like,
on a diet. I'm on a calorie deficit.
whenever I opened it, I was like, that is why that container looked a little funny to me. But you didn't investigate because you were in a hurry just to submit and go.
That is
But
incredible, and I
the
love
cheesecake without the pecans came out delicious. It is already gone.
it. Wow.
Yeah. Surprisingly, not by me eating it all. That's the wild part. I only had
I wasn't
half.
going to ask.
I feel like Jay has self-control these days. He does pretty
Yeah.
good.
It's weird. I think I had like 3 slices altogether, but I ended up... Because whenever I bake, my friends are always like, oh, I really want a piece. And so basically, I went on a diabetes Meals on Wheels, and I literally drove to all my friends' house Monday evening, and I was like, do you guys want some cheesecake? Do you want some cheesecake? And then
No,
I
that
had
is
just
such
a
a
tiny
Jay
bit.
thing to do.
I had a tiny bit left today, and I brought it to the maintenance men at the apartments, and I was like,
Oh.
here, listen, you gotta win that shit over to get good service. You know what I mean?
That was my next question. I didn't think you were going to give that information out. Talk
I
about
hope,
glazed
take a break.
nuts.
I hope they start listening, so they're like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Let's take a break.
Take a break. You're listening to the cold, shiny, hard plastic podcast, Beards and Sundries. And we'll be right back.
So
So we're back from break, and they were shitting on me during break because I apparently am stupid. Anyways,
And apparently-
what's the next segment, Joe?
So we're going to talk about a fear that all 3 of us have, right? And then we're going to talk our way out of it.
Oh,
Is
I don't
that
know.
the
I thought we were
idea?
going to talk about like uncommon fears that we might have. I saved something specifically for this, but I may not
Okay.
have understood the assignment.
No, go for it.
Let's
We
go
don't-
with what you're doing.
We don't really make assignments. We just go with the flow.
We just
So,
throw the paperwork out the
something-
window.
Something that happens to me, and it hasn't happened in a while, and I think it's because I've learned how to manage it,
Hemorrhoids?
is no, actually, that's a you thing.
Yeah, that is. But they're all fixed now, so I'm great. Except,
Frozen.
just FYI, I have a tight ass, so now I have a cream that I have to put on there to loosen it.
I got a cream I put on my ass
I
that makes it
shit
less
you not.
tight, too.
It's the wildest experience. Anyways, Anthony, you were saying?
No, please tell us more
That's
about
a
No,
fear I
it's
have.
fine. I'm done.
Afraid Jay's asshole's going to lop someone's dick off.
Like a cigar cutter.
Cigar cutter, yeah.
That's basically how I tell men. I'm like, sorry, I'm not a bottom. I'll literally cut it off.
Wait till you sleep, then cut it off.
I did
cut it
Kegel exercises so good.
His name on the app says Lorena.
Oh my god, it took me a second to get that. I'm so dumb.
Same thing.
Oh,
for her.
you said it.
Hey.
All right. So
I get I may have said this on the pod before, but I get bouts of every now and again I get sleep paralysis to the point that I for a good while refuse to take naps, and also I don't like sleeping with the door open. I've gotten better about it
yeah. I remember
because
you
I
talking
don't
about this
face the
before.
door usually, but like it's very scary whenever it does happen, and it's only scary because like every time it happens I see like a shadow figure of some sort in the room with me, and so like I know what's happening is like I'm still technically dreaming, but my body is waking up and my brain hasn't caught up with the whole thing yet, and so I'm simultaneously dreaming and being awake.
So you're saying you're slow?
I am, yes. That is what I'm saying. Are you implying that there's something wrong with that?
No, I'm just saying you're slow.
Is the implication here, Jay?
I actually have a question.
Neurodivergent people
this situation
are not as good as regular people?
Does this only happen when you nap and when you face doorways?
Not only when I nap, but at a higher percentage of times when I do nap. And if I'm facing a doorway, there's always someone in the doorway. And
so you're afraid of doorways?
Maybe. I don't know. That's not what my therapist said, but okay.
How does the doorway make you feel, Anthony?
Fine, I guess.
I had about one time in our bed.
Did you?
Yeah, in the middle of the night, I woke up and Jay, what?
Jesus Christ.
It's only when he faces Anthony.
I told you, I am the figure in the doorway watching you during your sleep paralysis episode.
He rolls over and he wakes up and he's like, ah!
That was very specifically about Joe.
That was pretty funny.
Oh my God.
I love how annoyed you were. You're like, tee oh, it's kind of funny.
Yeah. And so we were in bed sleeping. I was facing the wall, facing away from Anthony, and I looked up, and it looked like there was a man standing over the bed with a knife in his hand, and I was convinced that there was a home invasion happening. This guy was staring down at us. He was about to kill us, and I just froze, and I couldn't move, and I started breathing really, really heavy, and then I woke up.
Yep, that's sleep paralysis, girl.
Sounds right. I was like,
ooh, don't like that. Ooh.
I only had it one time that I can recall, and it was in
Were you facing the cheesecake?
the cauliflower cheesecake, yeah. I was mortified. I was frozen. But it was at my old apartment way before I bought my house. And in the middle of the night, I heard my front door slam open. Like somebody kicked it open. And like I could hear the footsteps stomping through, stop at the end of my bed. And then I like felt this tingling feeling hit my toes and just go up my body. And I'm just laying there stuck. And the amount of sweat I had on me, forcing myself to try and move when I actually like fully woke up was intense because I was fighting so hard to move.
Damn.
Yeah, the last time it happened to me was I was napping and the door was closed, but I was still facing towards the door in the room. And what happened this time is that I saw like a little like black shadow in the corner of the room, and it scurried across the floor and like up onto the bed. And the whole time I'm doing this, like obviously I can't move, and I'm just like breathing through it and I'm talking my way through it. I'm like, you're having a sleep paralysis episode. You just need to let it play out. You're not in any danger. You just gotta sit here and fucking deal with it.
Oh my God. It kind of reminds me of my dream I had a couple weeks ago where a cult was like after me and trying to kill me.
Oh.
And I was
as one does.
Yeah. And I was in this situation where I was trapped. And they
Yeah,
were
we're
all
called
around
beardos.
me. And they were all around me, like, excited to kill me. And there was one guy assigned to kill me, and he was, like, kind of anticipating the moment and was, like, walking up slowly, and everyone was like, yeah. And I'm sitting there like, oh, my God, this is it. And at the end of the dream, I suddenly was like, wait a minute, you're dreaming. You could just wake up. And then I woke up, and I was like, well, okay, that's how that works.
Cult of the Beardo. Cancel the plans.
Yeah, I'm dreaming.
I've gotten to where I usually am a lucid dreamer, though. So normally I know I'm dreaming, which is what helped out with sleep paralysis, because I can also be aware that that's what's happening.
Why is sleep paralysis always some weird black like demon after us? Just this dark demon of some sort.
There are theories about it, but it really
so
it's
terrifying,
so
I guess.
common across like different people that I don't know. There are a lot of horror movies about it too.
Huh. Because, I mean, in my brain, like, right... Well, maybe it's because I'm not afraid of the GOP. I just think they're stupid. Because I was like...
Think?
Because
I know they're stupid.
Because I'm thinking of, like, Matt Gaetz could be, like, at the end of my bed, but I'm like, no, that's not scary. I just really hate you. I think you're stupid.
No, he can't figure out doorknobs, so I think you're fine.
See?
It might
Logic.
be like a sensory input thing. Like, since your eyes are technically seeing and you're getting input from your eyes, but your brain is what's creating the shadow person, that it can't fully, like, I don't know,
Depict
imagine
something?
It. Yeah, while your
Oh,
eyes
so
are
my
open.
brain's lazy. That sounds right. You know what? Here's something scary. It's a blob.
Or as you would call it, slow.
Maybe it's useless.
Well, that's
But there's a cuter word for it. I
in
know.
my brain.
Little Sabrina Carpenter there for you.
But the solution here is to make sure you close your doors, don't take any naps, and yeah, just don't do that.
Well, what was my solution then? My doors were closed.
I don't know, get better.
Get better locks, bitch. I don't know. Damn.
Having only
Don't
had
kick
one,
my door open.
maybe you are better. Maybe you'll never have another instance of this ever again in your
I would
life.
love to not, because I just don't really like the experience.
It's gonna happen tonight.
I know. We're going to bring this up.
And it's going to be Matt Gates. Ooh, no, it's going to be JD Vance. You go, hey, boss.
But no, it'll be JD Vance as the memes, where he's fat with the fat face and
Yes.
the curly hair.
Fat face.
I was thinking of JD Vance from South Park.
South Park.
Hey,
currently.
boss.
Oh my god. Well, and I was thinking JD Vance from our Sexy Selena's furniture store or whatever it was.
Oh, Sexy Steven's furniture store. He's going to be in there.
Get JD
fucking
Vance
your
out of
bread.
here. Fucking our furniture.
Oh my god, he's fucking my bread.
Oh my god, he's gonna kill the Pope.
Killed a
Just killed the Pope fans.
yes.
The Pope.
And just
real
killed the
name.
president Vance.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we made any breakthroughs, but do you guys think it's time for a commercial?
Probably.
Probably so.
Perfect.
And now-
Well,
Oh, so go ahead.
I have a great one.
Oh,
Oh, do
okay. Wow, we have competing.
And now, for a word from this week's sponsor, Mary Planner's frozen cauliflower cheesecake.
Hi, I'm Hugh G. Rection, CEO of Mary Planner Pies and Pastries. And we've been so blessed to serve our pies and pastries for over 75 years. And our pies and pastries have been a focal point in your family for generations for the deeply seated xenophobia that's been passed along through your family for those generations. But you see, we've noticed that our demographic has been becoming a little bit more diabetic because of our product. And we know you fat fucks still want something to talk racist over. So, we're introducing the new frozen cauliflower cheesecake. Available in your rural red state freezer section of your local grocer. You see, here at Mary Planner's Pies and Pastries, we couldn't give two shits about you as a person, but your money is what matters. And because cauliflower can be made to make so many disgusting products, we know that you're gonna go ahead and buy this anyways, because you have to, or else you'll die. And through research, we have discovered that Mary Planner Pies and Pastries won't be profitable after this demographic dies off, so we're trying to last as long as possible. So, do us a favor and raise your kids and your family to be just a little bit more racist. Because Mary Planner's Pies and Pastries wants to be around for a long, long time, and without your help, we can't do it because we don't understand that we have to change with the times to become better people. So, head on down to your local grocer and pick up your new frozen cheesecake from Mary Planner Pies and Pastries. It tastes gross, but we don't really fucking care. And just like Cracker Barrel, we're gonna stick to our roots. So thank you for your time. And remember,
Mary Planner's the taste of racism.
Mary Planner Pies and Pastries is a proud supporter of anything GOP because they remove regulations that help us get rich and also allow us to be as racist as we want. God bless the GOP.
Have you subscribed to us yet? No? Boo, you whores. Go do it now, please.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, back.
This fat bastard. Ribs. Chilies. Baby back ribs.
Back ribs.
ribs.
Mary Planners. California.
Cauliflower cheesecake.
Cauliflower cheesecake.
California?
Oh my god. My brain.
The
It's avocado.
Done. Done.
We've got real California avocados.
Well,
I
I'm
want
really
to
glad
believe
that
that
we
this
heard.
cheesecake is like you know how in all of those shows it's like, I can't believe it's cake, and you cut into it and it's cake on the inside. I want to believe that it looks like a cheesecake and then you cut into it and it looks just like cauliflower inside of it.
And the infomercial has Kathy Mitchell.
Hey guys,
You want to see my big tree cheesecakes?
Now, I have to go through all the trouble of making a normal cheesecake when I could just do this Mary Planner's cheesecake, and it's all 17-in-1 cheesecakes.
17-in-1 cheesecake.
That's what she's always selling.
Formaldehyde.
Formaldehyde.
She's always selling those multi-purpose tools. You can make a
is.
cauliflower cheesecake in 7 ways in my new egg cooker.
She's our new multi-purpose bitch, and I'm proud of her.
She is a multi-purpose bitch. Me too
And
at the pool party.
I love that she got popular. Well, that she, I don't know, not popular, but I love that she made that her thing.
She's having a renaissance.
Kathy, and I'm selling shit.
My dumps.
Look what I do.
Do you think at home she's like, fuck this shit, I hate this shit
I
so
bet
much.
she does.
Oh, yeah. She doesn't have a turbo cooker at home. No way.
She's like, I
probably
watched
does, but
Djibouti
she's not
Dubs, and
like-
he's right, they are big shitty sliders.
She's probably got like an archive somewhere in her house. So like, you know how the Warrens in the movies, the Conjuring movies, had that room with all the little cursed objects in it? That's what she's got too. It's all her
Honestly,
little
those are cursed, too.
kitchen appliances. Yeah, that's what I mean.
And I don't mean this to be shitty, but since that's probably her biggest thing, she's probably got a bunch of like pictures on her wall of her like posing with
like, Ron
the
Popeil.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. She made a career out of
Good
it.
for her, and I'm proud of her. She's richer than I am.
It's her
probably.
coming off of the stage, and it's the hallway from The Substance. And it's just all the pictures
All
of
the
her throughout
photos.
the years. Yeah. And she's like walking off stage with a towel. She's like,
She
they're
takes
like,
off that
great,
wig
you
like
did
a
great
Lego
work out there,
piece.
Kathy. Thanks.
Thanks. I'm so worn out. I had to do so much. It's like making a podcast. Almost as tiring.
Almost as tiring.
Speaking of
Jesus Christ.
tiring, Jay, do we have any Beardo submitted sundries this week?
We did, and we heard from some old guy. No, I'm kidding. Some guy.
Damn.
Wow.
Nobody
Wow.
just... Some old guy, apparently. The old ruler of the old planet Percy I-8.
We actually got 2 emails from him. So what the fuck did
Ooh.
you guys do? Because I haven't read them.
I don't know. Who knows?
I don't do things. Anyways. First one said, from some guy, titled Getting Old Medical Edition. And he goes, hello, gentlemen. Your episode on getting older sparked a few thoughts from this experienced almost boomer. Ooh, almost. You gentlemen confirm that getting older is wildly overrated and not for the weak. Nobody warned me that half my social life at a certain age would consist of medical appointments and pharmacy reward points. I do hang out with my doctors a lot, unintentionally.
I got an appointment next Tuesday.
It's very annoying. I owe a lot of money right now. They just the bills keep coming in. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought we were friends. You literally put a camera in my butt. I thought we were besties. No, $275? Fuck off.
Nope. That's how much it
Anyways.
costs to put a camera up your butt these days.
Per hour.
I could have done that on Grindr for way cheaper, I'm sure.
Inflation,
Grindr.
am I right?
Only farts.
Remember when today you young whippersnappers... Okay. Remember when today you young whippersnappers may brag about never needing to see a doctor, but there will come a time from a team of... Oh, my, sorry. Am I struggling?
Conjugate the verb,
Am
bitch.
I struggling, or I think there's just a missing word? Did he write this on a big computer or a phone? No, I'm kidding.
For my its.
May brag about never needing to see a doctor, but there comes a time, form a team of PCPs and specialists due to one strained muscle or one nagging cough. Personally, I'm one specialist referral away from forming my own medical Avengers. Hell yes, I am.
With
And
your
let-
powers combined, I have
I might be
extensive
semi-healthy.
hospital bills.
And let me tell you, navigating health insurance these days is like trying to play Wordle blindfolded. That's fucking true. Every bill comes with a "this is not a bill" disclaimer, which is their fun little way of saying you're about to get a real bill.
This one's not, but just wait.
This one's not, but here's a number that it could be. Ooh.
We're still working out the math.
Meanwhile, my body has started making noises I don't recognize. Every time
No, I
I
recognize that
stand up, it sounds like popcorn in a microwave. I sneezed the other day and pulled a muscle I didn't even know I had. So, take it from me, kids. Enjoy your youth while you can still climb a ladder without notifying your next of kin and having emergency services on speed dial. Signed, some guy. And I do.
It says sent from my LG smart refrigerator.
And I will say, I do definitely have that fall deterrent or detecting on my watch.
Deterrent.
It's like, don't fall, bitch.
It says, "What up, bitch?"
What's annoying though is like I'll just bump into something that's like, "Did you fall?"
We
I'm
were
like,
at the
"No, I'm
gym
just
the other day,
clumsy."
And I
need
saw
that
this
Alexa Silver.
infomercial for an airbag that you wear on your body that when you fall, it deploys around you. And I was like, this is actually brilliant. If you were,
That
like,
sounds
old.
stupid.
And like one fall could kill you.
How many payments? Kathy Mitchell. How many payments?
Because I was
Kathy
watching the
Mitchell here,
TV
you're big
and I saw
shitty-
somebody fall backwards and it deployed around them. And then I was like, that's so dumb. And then I was like, however, perhaps.
Could you
It is
imagine being
not dumb.
old though, and all of a sudden this whole body airbag just poofs around you? That's got to be like mortifying in a way.
Well, if it keeps you from dying, I'm sure
Well,
that's exciting.
what if it has the opposite effect?
I guarantee
And
I
it
would
gives
land
you a
on
heart
mine and
attack.
suffocate.
Oh, I don't know. I'm
I land face
What,
down.
your
like,
big, your big, giant, robust ass?
just suck it all up.
oh yeah, they found me and they're like, we can't rescue him. He's ass up and he's dead. And I'm
You
like,
know, that's probably a
"No."
call they've made before.
His ass burst all the way through the air.
Why did he put
so
the airbag
robust.
in his ass? All right.
It's a thing you get in Venezuela, I think. I don't know, is this surgery? I don't know.
Jesus Christ. What's the next email say?
I thought I was just going for hair implants. Some guy also wrote, and another thing. I know that self-service of today's problems seems to be an expectation, but back in my day, we were fearful to search all of these solutions on the information superhighway. For example, during the birth of the internet, it was common practice to hide your identity by creating several email addresses so that you could stay hidden when subscribing to content. This is how some guy was born. And of course, once you start using that email, it becomes part of you forever. And sometimes as an elder Gen Xer, you accidentally use the wrong email when responding to correspondence. So yes, for this reason, that is why some guy was introduced to the podcast this season. According to According to previous reports, some guy is known for having a good beard.
I feel like I know who this is. Like I've had my suspicions for a while.
Hugs and tugs from one of your favorite Silver Daddy beards.
See, this is there's one person that would respond like that, and you just messaged me a minute ago. I know who you are.
Could it be...
I'm not going to say any names because obviously they don't want to be known.
Oh no, he told me that he was ready to be known.
He told the media, actually.
And I think you all need to know that it is... Derek with the good beard!
Well, I was wrong. There were two people
Oh my
it could've
god,
been.
I love how I was
I
like...
had a
surely
50-50
Anthony-
chance. And I always assume Derek is just gonna email like he normally emails.
Yeah, so what happened on that was he accidentally responded with another email on accident one time.
Oh, that's funny.
And the email, is like some guy, something, 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 something. And
What's
so
it at?
it turned into Gmail.
Oh,
and
okay.
so it turned into this joke where it's some guy. Because
That's
I was
fantastic.
like, because he's like, I emailed it from the wrong account. And I was like, I love that. So I was like, be like our bully or something. Because, you know, we're in high school with Mean Girls.
Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Daddy.
We love you.
We do love you.
Yes, very much.
All right,
Derek
that's all I got
escorted
this
me
week.
home from the bar in Dallas once because it was TBRU, and I was getting anxious because the bar was so fucking busy. And
Fewer
I was
people.
like, I'm going to go back to the hotel room. And Derek went with me. Not necessarily to the hotel room. I don't want to, tell stories, but he did go on the bus back with me.
I did hear from
Bait
another
bus.
listener that posted or that commented regarding my post today that asked if we were DILFs because it's our story and it's the one that I sent you where it's basically like the Family Guy skit 1 or 2.
Yep.
And I was like, are we DILFs? And somebody was like, so yeah, I would love it if all three of you were together. And I was like, bitch,
Well,
don't
you
say
can get
that's
about
not
2/3
ever
of
going to
that.
happen.
Come and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting
With
for
a feeling for you.
Now click the link below to go to our OnlyFans.
old. Where the kisses are whores and whores and whores. 3 Company 2. Da-da, da-da, da.
Check out our link tree where you can get to our Amazon wish list.
Yeah. Money.
Mine's all sunglasses. Because I am tired of paying for those.
Mine's all
Also,
shorty
gas
shorts
for
the
my
gym.
car.
Ooh, that would be nice.
Also, gas from his body.
Anyways, do we have any other Beardo submitted sundries?
Nope, that's it.
All right, so who's in the burn book this week?
It's Jay.
Jay this week.
Is it because
Jay.
I'm so
Actually,
fun today?
You know
No,
what?
it's because you ordered ice cream instead of nuts.
Okay.
Did you eat the
because
ice
you
cream?
hate cauliflower.
I dabbled in it whenever I was waiting for that cheesecake to cool, and it's pretty good.
I dabbled in it.
Just a dabble. I did a few
dabble.
bites,
Does
but
it mean
it's
you put your
definitely
dick in it?
not on the podcast.
This is the exact.
And now he's doing it right now. I hope you guys are watching.
It's so cold.
Guys, that part's blacked out, but if you pay $9.99
Per second.
per second, I was meaning
stroke.
$999. You can watch me fuck a tub of ice cream.
You
People
joke.
paid more for less.
But listen, if you're gonna pay, let me know.
I know it's out there somewhere on the internet.
I would love this podcast to be profitable, and that would help.
Every
that'd
holiday,
go a long way.
every Halloween, pumpkin fucker makes the rounds, Jay. So don't
I
you make
love
jokes
pumpkin
about putting your dick
fucker.
in
He's
ice
so
cream,
hot.
Listen,
right?
it sounds
Every year
cold,
he fucks
but
a new pumpkin, and every year I get excited for it.
can I wear a condom to at least have a little layer?
I don't think he.
I don't know. We can ask your team of doctors.
Well, okay. If somebody pays for it, we'll talk about this.
We'll use it to fund your phalloplasty.
I guess I'll put it on our Shopify.
What after his dick freezes off and falls off?
Buy this shirt. Buy this shirt. Buy Jay fucking a tub of ice cream for $999.69.
Oh! Speaking of the merch, I want to give a quick shout out to one of the baritones in my choir, Robert.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Robert.
You've been very stylish the past couple rehearsals. I've seen it. He had a couple weeks ago. He had our pink Beards and Sundries season 7 tank, and just last night at rehearsal, he had the yellow Beards and Sundries logo shirt. So, thank you.
Guys, I don't know if you've all paid attention, but we've added a bunch of merch, and I am working right now to get that merch converted to also have workout shirts with the same designs.
Ooh.
So dry fit.
I want one. I want one like the one you're wearing right now. This dry fit.
I do love this one.
Will we have tanks as an option for workout ones?
So I did sleeveless. I didn't do tanks, and I was only thinking of the
Sleeveless
concept
is
that
fine.
a lot
Yep,
of
sleeveless
gyms
is perfect.
don't allow tanks.
Planet Fitness says they don't, but it's fucking lie.
So
They say, like, no string tank tops, but I've seen plenty.
mine says it doesn't, and most people don't, but I'm pretty sure I can get by with it. But like mine specifically says you can't have. Well, most gyms actually say this. You can't have like ripped off sleeveless shirts and stuff. So I was like, I'll just go sleeveless, not tanks. That way, it's following its standard gym rule. But so I'm actually working on that right now.
That's fair. Awesome. Awesome. Well, thanks, Robert.
Yes, thank you.
Oh yeah, we love that. Thank you so much. So guys, go buy your merch because it's kind of fun. I get complimented on it a lot.
But do you guys think it's giggity game time?
Oh shit, I better pull that up.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you better pull that out. It's cold, that ice cream.
Oh, sorry, I left Skittles in you.
Lord. What's this
That's
fucking
the
game?
new fudge stripes.
Oh,
Oh, fudge stripes. Sorry, I left Skittles in you.
Oh, boo! They're all
Feels like
green
rabbit
apple.
poop.
All right,
It's a
guys.
leprechaun. All right.
We're gonna play a Would You Rather, and I pulled up 10, but I also don't want the game to last forever, depending on how we go. So I'm just gonna play it by ear. And
All right, let's do it.
I wrote several of these, but I also had AI help, so you'll probably notice the ones that are AI. Anyways, are you boys ready?
Ready.
Go ahead.
Would you rather wake up to find your front door wide open with security footage mysteriously wiped, or wake up to find muddy footprints leading from the door to your bedroom and back out again?
The second one.
The second one, because the pathway between our front door and bedroom is now not carpeted at all, so that doesn't bother me at all.
That's what your concern
Easy-
is, not the
easy
everything else.
cleanup.
Yeah. I mean, if nothing's missing, then I don't care. We'll just change the locks.
Because like
Or
the
if it's
first
simple
one
as the
means
dog.
that
What
person
if they're
could still
dog
be in my
footprints?
house, and like where are they? And like people hide in walls and shit, and that freaks me out.
Yeah. So, yeah, the second one.
I don't know.
The second one.
Use take two.
Feel like I'm gonna wake up to find my front door wide open with security footage mysteriously wiped, because that means it cleared the air of probably me walking nude around my house and there's no evidence that night.
Just a Sonic bag.
That's what you're worried about?
Yeah, of
You
course.
guys have weird fucking priorities.
See, my apartment's all like vinyl flooring, so it's easy to clean. So fuck it. But
With doors wide open.
and I'm obviously alive. I woke up, so maybe they were just very sweet and tucked me in.
For now, because they cleared the security footage, so clearly they had access to that.
I was like, I'm thinking of the muddy floors. With the muddy floors, they came in,
okay.
they tucked me in. I'm fine.
Yeah, that's
They
what I
left.
mean. Yeah, that's the option. Yeah,
They
that's
like
the good
walked
option.
in. I mean, sure, they left a muddy little mess, but then they were just like, "Oh, look how cute he is," and they pulled up his blanket, and then they left. And
His comforter isn't over his neck. He's probably stress sleeping. Oh, there you go.
and then Anthony woke up and he's like, "Oh, there's a demon in my door," and he's like, "No, I'm just tucking you in." But
No.
but the security footage situation. Oh wait, am I? I think I'm picking the footprint one.
You're picking the footprint one. Yeah, I was like, where is he going
Sorry,
with this?
I don't. I really was going the other way, but then I just accidentally said that the footprint one seems very sweet. Never mind.
It's the better one. Yeah,
I love the little footprint guy. Thank you. So I guess that's the
we all
one
picked
I'm
number
choosing.
2.
All right. Number 2. Would you rather get a text from your own number that says, "Don't look behind you," or have your phone ring from your own number while you're home alone?
AI wrote this, didn't it?
That one AI wrote.
So
'Cause I think this one would be better if it said, have your phone ring from your home landline while you're home alone.
sometimes when I want to like not forget something, or when I'm deep in my photo gallery and I want to like get something to the forefront, I'll text it to
Text
myself.
it. Yep, I do the same thing.
Oh, I mean, I've texted myself, for random things.
I could just
So that
imagine
one-
looking
that
at my
one's
phone and
fine.
being like, I you know what? I'd rather get a text than a call. So yeah, the first one.
Remind myself, don't look behind me. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Right.
And then I never do. And then the killer's back there like, what the fuck?
I've been
The
waiting
second
for
text.
hours.
The second text says, "Get the money up front."
Yeah, I'll take the text one. All right, number 3. Anthony, this one. Oh, I don't know. Would you rather see a stranger's silhouette standing perfectly still in your backyard at 2 a.m. watching your house, or hear someone gently trying different doorknobs around your home while all the lights are off?
The first one,
The first one,
because then I know where they are
they're outside.
and I can kill them.
My brain just went to scary movie. My boyfriend's black and he's gonna kick your ass.
Run, bitch, run!
The one who dresses up in women's clothing? How did you know?
How did you know?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
definitely
gonna,
picking that one.
I guess I'm. Well, I don't.
It's different for you, Jay, because you're in an apartment complex, so it could just be like a maintenance guy or something.
And he's like, "Yeah, I want to just check your light bulb."
Robust butthole.
I heard this is the house with robust holes. This is a tough one because basically, if they're gently trying different doorknobs, we've confirmed that they're locked.
Yeah, but they're
Until they find the one
trying to
that's
find
not.
a way in.
Ugh. You know what? But maybe it's a romance move. Maybe they're trying to
Why are
light
you
some
trying to
candles.
That
spin
sounds
all
like
of
rape.
these.
That's rape. If you don't know they're showing up, holy shit.
This is Jay's tactic. He always leaves the door unlocked and the muddy footprints, and that's why the door was kicked open.
It's also why my hole's so tight. Never works.
Hole or the door tactic?
You wouldn't believe how many people have broken their dick trying to get in here.
That's one of the doorknobs they kept trying.
Oh my god.
Number 4. Would you rather notice a tiny camera hidden in your bedroom smoke detector, or find out your neighbor has been secretly taking photos of you through your windows?
Who
second
has a
one.
smoke detector in the bathroom?
No, bedroom.
Okay, never mind.
The second one, because then I know who it is.
That's I would
Yeah.
vote that one.
The
And
camera
that-
could be from anywhere.
And then I would
Yeah,
start
it
making sure that like I'm dressed kind of cute every night and that I'm posing very
No, I would kill my neighbor.
sucking
You
in
guys
my
are
butt.
really not resolving any of these things.
Jay's trying to find love.
Listen, if my neighbor's that obsessed with me, like, thank you.
Number whatever the next one is.
Number 5. Would you rather notice the same pair of headlights following you on a deserted stretch of highway for over an hour, matching every turn when you exit, or be driving late at night and realize your gas tank is almost empty right as you lose cell service and haven't seen another car for miles?
The first one.
Yeah,
That second one
I
is
can deal.
horrifying.
If I have a full tank of gas, I don't care about someone behind me. I can just I just keep him in my line of sight. But I will give you a quick story. I had a manager once who back when he was in college, he was driving home to a remote part of Oklahoma late at night on the highway, no one around, and he noticed these two headlights, and you could tell they were motorcycles because they weren't quite synced up. And for like 30 minutes, they would just keep changing lanes with him and staying behind him. And then he passed a billboard, and there was a hypo, like a patrolman. And then the motorcycles sped past him and took the exit ramp. And he thinks that it was like some sort of gang initiation. And he could have been like, yikes.
Huh. That's why I don't
I mean,
drive
if they
late
were
at
on
night.
motorcycles and I was in a car, that gang initiation would have been really bad because they would have both been real dead. Then they'd have to look for new initiates.
And when I think of the pair of headlights following me on a deserted stretch of road, I think of Karen Silkwood.
Ooh, yeah.
They're going to get you.
It's Karen Silkwood from The Life and Death of Karen Silkwood, the real
Karen,
human
that
being
one.
who existed.
Which, speaking of, guys, listeners, if you've never heard of Karen Silkwood, this is based in Oklahoma. And it's a situation. And the movie, if you can find it, has Meryl Streep in it and Cher.
Joe has
I have it on DVD.
I don't, but I've definitely watched it and I loved it. But
It's
genuinely, the story's based on a true story because we used to have a uranium plant here, and there was a lot of speculation and question about how safe they
Things
were
weren't
being.
getting done right. Yeah.
And Karen Silkwood was going to be a whistleblower, and she mysteriously wrecked one night, and her car had damage from being rammed.
And they couldn't find any of the documents that she had with her.
And she had intentionally had plans to meet at a meeting, and she had booklets of documents with her, and they were in the car, and whenever they discovered her, they were all gone. But it was ruled as an accident.
Sure was.
Which I can't believe the Oklahoman government would have any part to play in something this awful.
Yeah, because it was a big deal, and the uranium plant really isn't far from where we are. Well, where it was. So, anyways,
Still that first one.
Mm-hmm.
Does the gas thing? Nope. Too many variables.
I can still do a lot of stuff if I have gas in the car.
that's true. I was like number 5. I would just immediately be Googling where the closest police station is, and I would just drive to it.
Yeah.
That's the best way to
okay.
get rid of someone following you.
Boom. Guess I'll be realistic there. Number 6. Would you rather discover a crawl space in your home you never knew existed with clear signs someone's been living in it? Or learn your security cameras captured someone standing outside your bedroom window at 3 a.m. for several nights?
That second one. Because the first one, big
I was
fear.
like-
First one, that crawl space has half of a cheesecake in it, and you're just like, what the fuck's going on here?
And it's a cauliflower cheesecake. You cut right into it, and there's just cauliflower in there.
The second one for sure. 'Cause
I don't
care
know.
about that. They're outside.
If somebody was able to live in my crawl space and they've just been living in it and I didn't know it, then
So
do they have less bad
something-
intentions than the person standing outside my window?
I'm going to do something fun if I find out the second one. I'm going to wait until the next night, and then I'm going to get up to the curtain, and then I'm going to go, "Rah!"
or no, I'll do Scary Movie 2 and I'll be like, how about PG-13? Then I just shake my head.
Then you'll never see him again. All right, good tactic.
See, using the big old brain up there.
You guys are all about comedy. I would literally be standing on top of the roof whenever they got here at 3 a.m. and just be up there and then casually knock like a rock or something off the roof so they'd have to look up and see me standing above them. And now it's
frozen
become
cauliflower
a reverse
cheesecake.
situation.
Or Adam's Family, pour tar.
Oh, or Hot Gold, Game of Thrones.
See?
Yeah.
Or a
got
frozen
game here.
cauliflower cheesecake. Rah.
What's he pouring down the murder hole? I bet it's hot oil. I was right.
Number 7, would you rather start receiving late night calls where someone just breathes and hangs up same time every night? Or find out your doorbell rang 17 times between 2 and 3 a.m. while you're asleep with no one on camera?
The first one, because
The first one.
I would never answer.
I know.
I would never know.
I sleep through phone calls all the fucking time. Like, don't
I would
call
never
me in an
answer it
emergency.
anyways. If my phone was ringing right now, I would be like, oh yeah, that's going to voicemail.
Yeah.
I get
don't know the number.
way
Leave a
too
voicemail.
many. I get way too many of those phone calls that are like, you've been pre-approved for 45,000 damage. No, fuck that. I don't answer the phone anymore, basically ever.
Nope.
Yeah.
And I don't even listen to voicemails anymore unless it's like a person who is programmed in my phone. I just delete it.
I pull up the voicemail.
The
and
transcript is
I look
there.
at the transcript.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, spam. Or, and then like once a blue moon, I'll be like, oh, wow, this is real.
That's a real thing. Yeah,
I like-
that was
That's
crazy.
And, you go to block caller, and that's totally going to work, you guys. They'll never call you again.
I can't tell you how many. I don't remember the last time I've listened to my own mother's voicemail. She'll call and leave a voicemail telling the exact things she's going to tell me if she talks to me. And so I'm just like, delete. I didn't read it all. I'm like, yep, you did the same shit. All right. Number 8. Would you rather notice the same unfamiliar car parked near your house every day for weeks, or realize a stranger has been sitting in the same corner of the local coffee shop you frequent every time you're there, watching you?
Ooh, that second one. That one
Ooh,
sounds
that's a meet
I
cute,
know.
baby.
That one kind of reminds me of the guy at the gym that I'm like, I don't know. Are you wanting to kill me, or do you have a crush on me?
Kill me or kiss me, or maybe a little bit of both.
Why don't you buy
In
me a
our-
coffee if you're following me?
In our neighborhood, there are different cars parked on the street all
That's
the time.
thing. In seeing a car that I don't know, I'm like, that could literally be anybody's friend, or they bought a new fucking
Lots of
shitty car. I don't give a shit.
Big families.
I
Like,
would
there's
never
always a
notice
new
it.
car parked on the street.
yeah.
I never notice. Unless it was a 1979 station wagon from the mental hospital. and
Or
Michael's
Oh,
out there
God.
waving like this.
Joe gets home and he like runs through the door and he's like, "There's a fucking AMC Pacer out front."
I'd be like, that is a car.
He runs out, Ruth, Ruth.
Ruth! Ruth! And then, like, the mountain explodes, but there's no mountain, and so how did you even get there? And that's terrifying.
What's Ruth doing
Yeah.
here?
What's
Because
Ruth?
her name
She's
is
doing
Ruth.
everything here.
Her name is Ruth. Number 9. Would you rather come home to find clear evidence that a satanic ritual was performed in your living room while you were gone, or return to find one interior door locked from the inside when no one else was there?
Number 1, this is just life with Anthony.
Yep.
What do you mean, would you rather? How often do you? is the
Although it would
question.
be a little weird if I came
Look
home
at his
and found it.
earrings.
And it's like, you guys, you didn't wait for me?
You were saying it, and I was like, well, now hang on, because, like, now if I came home to find it, I'd be like, Joe?
I told you guys to clean up the goat when you sacrificed
Clear
it on
evidence
the
of a
carpet.
satanic ritual.
And Jay looks up weak and goes,
Oh, the first one. That is just that. That is
yeah.
just, that's just here. That's what's happening.
What's not
right now.
normal about the first one?
See, and I'm picking the interior door lock because I'm like, oh, well, somebody's obviously in there. I'll just call the police, and they've already locked themselves in.
Yeah, Jay, the police
What
are
if it's
gonna
Karen
help
Silkwood and she's been running all these years?
I'll open the door. Karen? No?
you.
Police?
Jay gets on his Mac. Jay gets on his computer, and he's like, white woman in trouble.
Boo! Just right there. All right, number 10. Last one. Would you rather accidentally witness a serious crime in progress, but every bit of circumstantial evidence, timing, location, footage, makes you look like the prime suspect? Or be called in by police and told you're the main suspect in a crime you knew nothing about and didn't even witness?
The second one, because then I have no information.
This is a tough one because
Yeah,
police
that's why I made it
don't-
number 10.
Yeah, police don't actively. If you're a suspect, they're going to pursue you as
Yeah.
if you did it.
Yeah.
They don't treat
But-
you as if you're innocent. They treat you
No.
as if you're guilty.
They are
But in
treating
the-
you as you're guilty, and they're noticing that your behavior, which you're going to be confused and upset, and trying to like actively show you're innocent, which makes you look guilty in a sense.
Honestly, I would probably say number 2, and here's why. Because if I were ever in a situation like that with police, I would lawyer up so fast. I mean, so fast. I would not say a single goddamn word to them without my legal counsel present.
Yep.
Because I don't trust police. And if I know I was there and it looks like all the evidence would point to me and I was physically there in attendance of it, then there is a good chance they could still point to me. The other
Right.
situation, I don't know.
have an
Maybe,
alibi.
maybe not, but there's a better chance. And I'm going to lawyer up every single fucking time.
Which is where I'm leaning. If I was called in, knew nothing about it, but I was a prime suspect, I would just be like, well, this is unusual, I can't talk. And I would just get an attorney because I'm like, you
Yeah.
have to prove this because I'm going to fuck it up.
The burden of proof is on you. It's
burden
not
of
on me
proof
to
is on
prove that I
you.
didn't do it.
And if I witnessed it, I'm going to know too much, even though I know I didn't do it. I'm going to know too much,
Right.
and I'm going to fuck it up.
Yep.
So if
I know nothing about
if
it.
I know nothing about it,
And I have an alibi,
and I'm caught off guard, I'm gonna immediately say something's wrong. I need to lawyer up now. When the other way, I'll try and defend myself probably before I'd lawyer up. Although nowadays I feel like I'm smart enough to be like,
I'm gonna lawyer up no matter what.
You're gonna lawyer up regardless.
If I'm ever in police, like if the police ever bring me in for any questioning, I'm just gonna be like, look, I'm
Guys,
a lawyer, man. It's
if
my
the
right.
police talk to you about anything,
Get a lawyer. Shut the fuck up.
Shut
Get
the
a
fuck
lawyer.
up. Just
don't offer free. Don't.
You
No
are
matter how
not
nice
required
they are,
to talk to them.
No matter
No.
how much they're like, don't worry. You're not a suspect. Just
I'm
answer
being
these
helpful
questions.
if I help them. No, you're not.
No,
you're implicating
you're not.
yourself.
you
Just
are
get a fucking
not
lawyer.
required to talk to them, and you need to have protection because their goal is to find someone to blame it on, whether it's the right person. As we've
it does not
clearly
matter.
seen in any court case, how many people have been
Yep.
wrongfully convicted, and 40 years later, and they're what is it called? Restitution? Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Prostitution?
I think so.
Prostitution? Yeah. There was
That's
a
what Jay
guy that
does.
got out of jail for 40 years and got $150,000 for restitution.
nothing.
And I'm like, that's nothing. That should be millions of dollars. You took away 40 years of this man's life.
Yep.
Yep.
You should $150,000 salary, even on a low end. That's just a few years of work. They fucked you over.
Mm-hmm. It's not even
Anyways,
$10,000 a year.
yeah, I was like, not to get serious.
But I'm glad we all agree on this. But I'm also glad that I hear the music.
I'm
coming
so
back
glad
on.
the show's over. Not because we don't like you, but I'm tired.
But I'm tired. I'm tired. So the music is whatever you dream it to be, whatever scares you most. Probably, I don't know, some John Carpenter score. But go call our hotline real quick at 405-999-2242 and leave us a scary voicemail to open next week's episode.
And Beardos, the spider has sat down beside me, so it's time to go. If you'd like to help us out, go and subscribe to the podcast so you can get reminders every Sunday when we release a new episode. We also post frequent updates on all of our social media sites for any additional sundries that we add to the market.
And don't forget to rate us 5 stars and leave a review. Those reviews will get us probably more listeners like you. And if just each one of you could tell the guy standing outside your window about the podcast, that would be pretty cool and get us a few new stalkers.
Ooh.
If you guys check our socials, sometimes I do things on there.
Oh, yeah,
Anyways,
here it comes. Get ready for my sweetness.
You can also email us at beardsandsundries@gmail.com. We'd love to read it out on the show because that's really fun for us. We really like hearing from you all. Also, go to our website, beardsandsundries.com, where you can check out the thing I probably haven't updated. But you can hit a button called Buy Merch, and that's where you can go buy some of those bomb-ass shirts that we've put up there that people are buying and loving, and we would love you to buy some of them. So keep an eye out. And if you want to see stuff, let us know. Oh, I need to actually add some more shirt ideas I have. Anyways, thank you.
So, from the three of us phobia-inducing shop clerks here at the Beards and Sundries Market, make sure to
Love yourself.
Because we're already loving you from right outside your window.
Your windows are fogging up. Do you feel Skittles in your ass? We love. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, back.
this fat bastard ribs, chilies, baby back ribs.
Baby back ribs.